and is subject to monitoring and recording. Thank you for using Global Telling.
Really, I shut it down, or the idiots around you contribute to that?
I'm sure they contributed a great deal to it.
Okay, so what are we talking about?
I have not argued that at any point in time.
So what are we talking about?
But I don't know, honey. Just like I don't know where my cars are. Just like I don't know how to get them back. Just like my family's not even dealing with that with me. Just like I told Amir that I need the power of return. Just like Amir said, we'll see what happens on Wednesday. You continue to talk about things like I have the answers. They're not listening to me. Listen,
What?
I don't know why we're arguing.
You don't know why we're arguing? I just explained to you why we are.
Okay. Honey, when I can come home, I'll fix it. I'll fix it. Like I always do when I come home.
From a correction facility and is subject to monitoring and recording. Thank you for using Global Telling.
Hello?
Hello?
Hey, how are you?
I love you.
Love you too, honey. What's your life?
I'm sad. I'm just really...
I know. Honey, listen. I love you, and I know you love me, and I know that everything's a mess. But only you have the power to fix it, hopefully, inshallah, on Wednesday with Amir. And then we can spark on everything. I definitely have to take care of a lot of things when I get home, but, you know, you're one of the priorities that I want to try to fix. You know?
I didn't know we need fixing.
Huh?
I didn't know we needed fixing.
No, we don't. I don't mean, like, we need fixed. I'm just talking about in general. Like,
Oh, you mean like filing for a divorce?
The house.
Like,
Huh?
you mean like filing for a divorce, that thing that you don't talk about anymore?
It's not that I don't talk about it. It's just right now every phone call has been kind of consumed by what's happening.
That's
which is
true.
everything's falling apart.
Yes.
You know? So, right now, I don't even know if I have the money to even file to fix my goddamn business, let alone anything else. I don't know what I have. I don't know where any of my checks are. I don't know how much money's in my account. I don't know who's writing checks now. I don't know.
Excuse me. Wait a minute. Let's go ahead. Let's stop that shit. Don't make me do this. Leanda is writing checks, okay? Leanda and your mother have the checks. Don't play games with me about you don't know who's writing checks.
Hey, stop. Stop. You're like an Energizer bunny. Calm down. I didn't try to flip your switch on. Just saying there's a lot I have to fix. I didn't say we had to be fixed. I'm saying I have to figure out and fix a lot of shit. I mean, I can sit in my cell here and think all day about the things that are fucked up right now. All day. It would take me all day to figure it out. How to
have you called them?
Who?
The people who have your money and your checks.
Yeah, I called them. I forgot what they said. They sent the check, and Leanna sent it, and
I know.
They thought the account was unlocked.
Well, they thought wrong. And that's what happens when you're bitchy to the person who basically knows everything, and you try to run something with a bunch of thugs and people with half of a brain, a third of a fucking brain, that can't run the fucking business at all. But that's what they chose, and that's what they have. And I hope they enjoy that shit. So.
Right, and I understand that. I don't want to argue, so stop.
No, I don't. I love you, but I never would have done this to you. You never would have been in this position, but this is what you chose. Okay?
I didn't choose anything. I didn't choose to be standing on the side of the road for a bunch of Orlando cops to take me to jail here.
Oh, God. Honey.
If I would have ready and I had planned better, which I admit, I don't plan very well when it comes time to running the business. And that was my mistake. And now we're in a very bad position.
We'll figure it out. Let's not talk about it.
That's all I can do. That's all I can do.
When Wednesday comes,
I'll pray to God.
I believe you're coming home. I believe you're coming home. I didn't believe that a few days ago, but I believe you're coming home.
Why would you believe it now?
It's just different now. I feel Listen to me. Don't try to fuck with my intuition, okay? I'm almost always right. Oh, you know that.
I hope you're right this time. Because if Judge Roach doesn't, because I talked to Amir's secretary,
Caroline?
I called you this morning. Yeah. And she said that it's failure to register a phone number and then lying 2 times on registration.
Oh, that's bullshit. That's bullshit then. That's nothing. We'll figure I already have all the information. I just never gave it to Amir. I think I'm getting sick. Listen to my voice.
I was just going to say who you've been messing around with.
No,
You're talking like...
No.
Huh?
No, I...
You're so full of shit. Whatever
What
that
are you
is, you let him know I'm coming home soon. So...
He has to slide to the side. I have to get rid of him before you get here.
No, I mean, you can make him primary and I can be the side dick if that's what you need to do. I mean, if he's doing better than me, I mean, right now, pretty much a homeless person is doing better than me right now. So, I mean, you know, even if you were picking him up on, like, Central and, like, OBT, you know, for a couple of nights, you
The
know.
fact that you know the locations is kind of crazy.
Oh, you know.
Kind of crazy. When you get out,
So,
we have to go back to what we were planning to do. You have to get rid of everyone. Me and you probably have to. We need to talk to Willie, and if we don't sell everything, we're probably going to end up having to sell everything.
I need to stay off the road because they're willing to do anything and anything. So, you know, I don't know what the failure to register a phone number and lying on my registration is. It's just crazy.
Honey, the lying means when you do the, what is it, the isn't it twice a year shit? That's what they're talking about.
Yeah, I know, but you have the whole recording of me talking to her. You have it downloaded on your Dropbox.
Yeah, I do. I have to look through it. Why do I have all this stuff? But yeah.
Because I was on the phone with her and I recorded on my body camera and I told her I was being recorded and you downloaded.
I gotta get that to Amir too. Yeah, I gave Amir her emails, but I didn't give him that. Right. There's so much. I'll give it to him by Monday.
Yeah, because in that recording she says you don't have to tell us you're leaving town as long as you're back within.
Yeah, that's something. Yeah, she probably doesn't know what the hell she's talking about, which is actually in your favor because if she doesn't know what the hell she's talking about, then she's just giving, you know, not to say that she's.
What about your boyfriend Alan?
What?
What about him? I mean,
why do you keep saying that? He's my boy. Why do you keep saying that?
I don't fucking know because obviously he's smitten with you.
Are you sure he's not smitten with you, honey? It sounds like it's the other.
Oh, you think maybe that's what it is?
I don't know.
That's what it was. And he was taking a picture of my truck. I thought he was taking a picture of the truck, but maybe it was my ass.
It wasn't your ass, honey. It was I have that picture.
He had to take the picture of my jawline, right? So him and Blue Bacon can jerk off together.
No one even knew that Blue Bacon existed.
No, he did. He did.
No, not back then.
Did.
Honey, this was before anybody knew who you were. Blue Bacon was still like a part of a pig's ass. Nobody knew who he was.
I remember the picture of me standing there and Amir standing kind of close to me. And
yeah, there's a couple pictures of you.
The roof of my truck or something like that.
Yeah, there's a couple pictures of you and you guys coming out of the old Windermere building, and you looked fucking good.
But yeah, I don't. There's a lot to do if I can come home with things. And only the mystical, magical genie of Aladdin and Amir can make that happen with you. So
stop calling him a genie. You know, Alan told him that you did like he says it's a commercial. He was joking, of course. He said, yeah, Jeremy called you a genie. And Amir's like, he called me a genie? And he started laughing. This all happening off the...
He reiterated the whole, hey, this is Jay calling from the Orange County Jail, 5-star review thing I did with you.
Is that what we did?
Remember you were going to air it, but then for the Ramadan challenge, but then you never aired it.
Oh my God, is that what that came from?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Like, if you ever need a lawyer, you need to call the Mir Ladan, the genie in the bottle, and all-star bail bonds because how fast they are.
Oh
sometimes I didn't even realize I was in jail. I was out so fast. Remember?
Yeah, they're really good.
Put those little plugs in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Yeah. So guarantee he's thinking about my jawline right now because we talked about it. So
well, no.
he's
well,
probably jerking off.
I didn't even know. When he said it, I was like, that sounds so familiar.
Explain to me how a Windermere bullshit fucking cop that I bounced out of Orange County because he was a horrible detective before is handling Orange County jailhouse calls. Does anyone understand that yet?
I don't know,
Have we
honey.
figured that out yet?
I don't know, honey.
Right, okay.
I love you.
I understand detectives can cross detective to detective work or bullshit,
Sure.
whatever the fuck they want to make up. But it usually has to do something with committing a crime in their jurisdiction.
That
right?
is probably, yeah. Honey, we'll
Wasn't
figure.
that call? Yeah, right.
I know.
I guess.
Well, you're a little hyped today. I guess they gave you some vitamin C. You feel a little better, so you're a little hyped too. So.
I just came out from the doctor's section, so the hospital section.
Oh, so you're with a sexy nurse. That's why you're in a good mood.
No,
Okay.
trust me. There's not a sexy nurse here to save the jailhouse.
My mom used to be a sexy nurse that worked there. Okay.
Oh, well, and I need to see your mom.
She looks just like me.
See a picture. Oh, well, then they need to put that on the advertisement. Say, if you look like this, come get a job. Because they're missing out hard right now. So because they're going to play those. Amir told me that they're going to play all those calls. That I guarantee you, they don't have any of the good calls.
Oh,
they
I know.
have none of the calls where you admit to what happened. They have none of those calls. They probably only have the calls where we were arguing, and they're going to let the judge listen to them before we go in there on Wednesday. So please keep that in mind. Because
I know it's going to be bad. I know it's going to be.
The other day when you were in front of that,
You have 1 minute remaining.
you were very quiet and
I know.
You need to go in front of her.
I know.
You need to explain it like you talk to me.
I know.
Because, dude,
Well, honey, I was
she's gonna hear
also.
just the bad calls. And
I
she's
know,
not gonna hear
honey.
any of the good calls.
I know. I was also pregnant. I didn't know I was pregnant. I was really dizzy and I was emotional. So yeah, whatever. Now I know what's going on. Now, are you gonna call me back or this is
I
it?
can't. I have to get in line, and it's already almost 10 o'clock.
All right. Well, this is a great call. I love you.
Love you too. It was a good one.
Yeah.
I mean, Alan's probably jerking off with
Okay.
blue bacon.
Can you call me tomorrow? Yeah.
I will. And I'm sure they're gonna call Detective Smith and add him into the
Oh,
call
okay.
too.
So they're gonna hang up.
Yeah.
So, honey.
Yeah.
All
They
right.
can hang up. All right, honey. I love you.
I love you
Talk
too,
to you
babe.
later.
All right. Bye.
Bye.